In 1984, a movie was released that changed my life. Ghostbusters was a blockbuster that demanded a sequel. And after seeing the original 7 times in the cinema, Ghostbusters 2 was hotly anticipated. We were forced to wait 5 years for Ghostbusters 2 for various reasons. Well, probably one reason, really. Directed again by Ivan Reitman and all the main players returning for a movie that right up front, I can confidently say is not as good as its original.
Yep.
Let's strap on the proton packs and head to New York City for our 2025 New Year's Eve spectacular.
Woo.
Joining me, our very own Egon Spengler.
That's right.
Sir Dimmy Cockburn.
How you going? New Year's Eve.
I know, what a night.
The world is going to end on New Year's Eve.
How many movies do you reckon have that thread?
At midnight, the world is going to end.
Well, we spent Millennium New Year's Eve together.
We survived.
And we survived.
Marked as safe. On
Now,
my, yeah.
Was that the horse night when some of the boys had horse heads and we had to wear hats?
Well, it was a mask party.
It was a mask party.
Someone,
that's right.
And I think old Geno wore a full horse head instead of a mask. I don't know if he understood the assignment.
It was quite funny.
Yeah, I know. Well, because his horse head made him a 7'6" bloody. It was just ridiculous.
Looked like a minotaur.
He looked like one of those guards in Stargate.
He did actually,
like with the big tall head sticking up.
That's exactly what he looked like. Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah, 2000. Oh my God,
ridiculous. 25 years ago. Now, New Year's Eve is pretty overrated. Generally,
oh, definitely.
Is it? Do you think is it in the running for the most overrated night of the year?
It is. And I've known this since I was 18.
Yeah, I agree.
And I used to have massive Christmas Eves. Huge. Best night of the year.
I think Christmas Eve was always the best night.
And then you go, oh, New Year's, and you go, that was shit.
Yeah.
So, unless you got an organised function, New Year's Eve is great.
Well, the parties
like
that your sister used to throw, we did that. I was invited to them for 3 or 4 years, and they were fun.
They were great because that was top of North Sydney, looking over the Harbour Bridge and everything. They were brilliant.
But when you've got to find your own fun,
it's just
no.
Let's go down to Manly and walk around the course.
Oh, terrible!
Shit,
terrible night. Terrible night. We are, of course, Born to Watch, the movie podcast where we don't take ourselves or the movies too seriously, unless, Damo?
Unless it's during the Snorbs report. It's very serious.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you dish up tonight.
Yeah, it took a bit of my skills.
You could do pube report in this one.
Well, yeah, you could, actually.
Although they did paint them out.
Yeah, from Aliens with those tiny little undies. Or Alien.
Yeah, huge bush.
Yeah.
She had a huge
Was that Aliens or Alien?
Alien, first one.
Yeah.
When she's hopping at the end, where she's hopping into the spacesuit.
Right, yeah, bit of scruff.
Mate, it was more than scruff. She had Sinatra.
They
had to paint it out. They had to paint one pube at a time out on the film.
Imagine that.
Imagine that job.
Yeah. It's just, what'd you do? I worked on this movie.
Pube painter.
Yeah, that's right.
They called me P squared. Bring in the pube painter.
You know, that's and that's a real gift to have that eye for detail and the steady hand.
Well, it's slow twitch fiber.
Oh, slow twitch.
It's got to be slow twitch.
Yeah.
You've got to be very.
Yep.
You've got to have as what Morgs would say, dab hand.
Impressive.
Yes. Now, mate, 1989 movie, 36 years old. Not as well received as its predecessor, so probably not as well watched as the earlier movie. I've said 10. I know where you're going to be here. Overs and unders, 10. Do you remember first seeing it?
I do remember first seeing it.
I like that.
Coleroy Theatre.
Oh, the twin.
Yeah, I was really keen to go and see it. I remember the ad, the trailer, and it was like, it had a bit of that, I think the courtroom, the brothers.
Yep.
Flying
Scolari
around.
brothers.
Yeah, and I went, this looks unbelievably good.
Mm.
And since I hadn't watched it since then, I started to think, why have I never watched this again until yesterday?
You figured it out?
I was like, yeah, this is why I didn't watch it again. So I've seen it twice.
Okay, twice. Wow. I've seen it heaps. I watched it a lot when it first came out. Again, saw it at the movies. Hoyt's twin. Would have been more than twin in 89.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was the full complex.
Yeah, down at the mall, full complex by 89, and saw it and was just frothing for it because I was a massive Ghostbusters fan.
Mm.
You know, it was the movie that I'd seen the most at the movies. Probably is the movie I've seen the most at the movies, unless it's like Star Wars,
Yeah.
which I've seen re-release after re-release.
Oh, yeah.
After and time again. But
yeah.
And look, I'm going to say 25.
Oh, geez.
25. Yeah, and I've not watched Ghostbusters 2 for 20 years.
Yep.
I reckon.
Yep.
So no, that's probably not true. I reckon I watched it twice in 20 years, and I watched it with Luke once, and I probably watched it with Isabel.
Yep.
Even she started. Well, I watched it with Isabel the other night. And even she started to pick things up.
Oh, did she? I would have thought it would have been catered.
Do you know the first thing she said to me? "Where's the black guy?"
Ernie.
Yep. Where's Winston? Where's the black guy? And you know what?
He's in the beginning.
Where the fuck is he? They have fucked him over again for the second movie in a row.
I think there's a lot of this movie left on the cutting room floor.
Yeah. Jeez, it still nearly went for 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe they left the best bits on the cutting room floor.
Well, definitely. Well, they did try and cater it for kids a lot. I was starting to get kind of Goonies vibes in some bits.
Mate, I got a lot about it, about how it's shot, the storyline, everything about how it's. I don't want to get to. I'll get to it in
we'll get
question time. I've got a question on it. Now here is the VHS synopsis from the back of the cover.
Okay.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis regroup to make The Spooks. Oh, where's my fucking thing? Cockmut. How did that come out? Good pickup, Damo. That would have been deadly.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis regroup to nuke the spooks in the highly spirited Ghostbusters 2. Sidelined for 5 years since their spectacular save and near destruction of New York City, the superstars of the supernatural spring back into action.
Oh, my God.
When the infant son of a single mother, Dana Barrett, becomes the target of a powerful demonic force. Reunited with the no-nonsense Zeddemore, nerdy, nearsighted Lewis, and their ever-industrious secretary, Janine, the heroes of the hereafter must put a stop to an enormous underground river of slime ready to rot the roots of the entire Big Apple. Now, if your hometown was on the verge of being sucked down into the 10th level of hell, who else would you call? Not who you're going to call.
Yeah.
Who else would you call?
I'd call the Ghostbusters.
I would too.
Who else?
It
has to be them. That is a long...
It's a long and terrible synopsis.
Yeah.
But from the back of the VHS
it's
cover.
a bit of a tongue twister too.
Well,
nuke the spooks.
Nuke the spooks and
something supernatural special.
The superstars of the supernatural spring back into action.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
That's the quick brown fox.
Well, that's for typing because it covers every letter. Brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Yeah.
You type that out, you get every letter. That's your typing practice. That's when I did my typing course in about maybe about 1991.
You did a typing course.
Typing course, yeah. That's how I got that's how I got my RSI from doing Snorbs reporting. You know, I need to be good on the typewriter.
I think the typing had nothing to do with your Snorbs report RSI, as we discussed last week. Yeah. Megan laughed. She came in after and she goes, RSI from the Snorbs report, eh? Not from the typing. Mate, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's watch. If you thought the synopsis on the back of the VHS was long,
yeah, right.
You wait till you see the trailer.
I can't wait.
Strap in, people. Ghostbusters 2. Here we go.
At the stroke of midnight, on New Year's Eve of the last decade of the 20th century, America's largest city is about to pay for the nastiness of its inhabitants.
Yeah. The music is still pretty... The Ghostbusters, that riff is pretty good. It's so well known.
The Ghostbusters riff.
Yeah, the Ray Parker Jr. song.
Mate,
Yeah.
and they don't use it.
Not enough, no.
They only use it at the very start
Yeah.
and then at the end, and they cut it off and they play that Bobby Brown shit. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take it up.
Yep. I actually like that song.
Oh, no, it's not a bad song, but it's not anywhere done compared to Ghostbusters.
No, I was going to bring this up later. I was always thinking that I liked one Bobby Brown song, right? And I knew it sounded like that. And then when it came on, I went, flashback. Holy shit. I've just added it to my Spotify playlist on our own. I was like, God, yeah, yep. So that was actually, it was a nice little surprise.
It was a massive hit when it came out.
And just totally irrelevant to the movie.
It's ridiculous. It's in my Kick-Ass credit song. It's in my Kick-Ass credit song.
Yep.
Even watching that, I'm like, they've really dumbed this sequel down. Super dumbed it down.
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll get to it a bit more. Critical thinking. IMDb rates Ghostbusters 2 6.6 out of 10. 54% on the tomato meter with a 61% popcorn score.
It's pretty low.
0% on the crime meter.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
0%.
Yeah.
Now, IMDb equals other movies we've recorded, we have reviewed 6.6. We've just done one recently. Crocodile Dundee, North Shore.
Oh,
pull,
bloody hell.
tug, Rick's leash. Pull it out, tug it on Rick's leash. Weird Science.
Okay.
He's taking a shit. Gary's taking a shit. Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yeah.
And 2 we have reviewed just recently, The Running Man and Outbreak.
Wow. Because Running Man and Outbreak, I would definitely have higher than
I definitely would as well.
Yeah.
Now, Rotten Tomato equals 54%. Bachelor Party.
Oh, yeah, right.
And Step Brothers.
Whoa, that's a joke. That's a joke.
Interesting, hey?
That's crap.
Yeah.
Step Brothers, oh my God.
I would say I would watch both Bachelor Party, or I'd watch Step Brothers 100 million times more than this.
Yeah.
I'd watch Bachelor Party.
Yeah, well, for Monique Gabriel, one of the Snorbs Report originals.
Incredible scene.
I don't think she was a Snorbs Report. It was just a.
It was before. It was pre-Snorbs Report.
Pre-Snorbs Report, but it got a lot of mentions.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
But it was a funny movie. It was one of my favorites as a sort of late or early teen.
Yeah.
Bachelor Party.
Yeah.
I'd definitely watch this again. Definitely watch Bachelor Party before I watch Ghostbusters 2.
Yep.
Couple of reviews. Damo, which one do we want to start with?
Oh, I don't have the ability of Gow.
Just want me to choose?
Yeah, you can.
We'll go with good.
Oh, well, Gow would have done bad.
He would have. Hal Hinson of the Washington Post. Hammered together out of the junkiest of elements, the movie rattles along with a pleasing rambunctiousness, tossing off its quips and one-liners and scoring on a remarkably high percentage of them.
On the one-liners? This is one of my biggest complaints is the one-liners.
Yeah. The script is awful.
Hitting what? Like, I don't think any of them hit.
No, the script is terrible.
Yeah.
Bad review from Christopher Null, filmcritic.com. No one has ever accused Ghostbusters 2 of being a great film, or even a good one for that matter.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Harsh but fair.
Yeah, but, not real. No one says it's great, no one says it's good.
No. What do they say it is?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Fucking shithouse. Ordinary people. Now, we've obviously done the original Ghostbusters. Did you do it with us? It was very early on.
Didn't.
I think it was Ghostbusters might have been pre-Damo.
Yeah, it was.
So it would have been in our first sort of 30 or 40 episodes.
Yep.
Before you became a permanent fixture. But look, Bill Murray, and we're just going to go very quickly through, and I think I'd probably more like to touch on the character than the actor in the movie.
Okay, so
Bill Murray is Venkman. Obviously, he's notoriously prickly, and part of the problems with this movie stem a lot from him.
Like on set.
And not wanting to do the movie anyway.
Yeah.
The reason there was a 5-year gap was because of him.
Yep.
But Venkman, he's pretty much exactly the same as what you get in the first one, but his charm is sort of gone.
Dickhead. Yeah, I didn't like him.
The charm's gone.
He was trying so hard. I honestly didn't laugh at one Bill Murray thing.
Do you know the thing I laughed at? I laughed at, oh, you're ugly. He's not Elephant Man ugly.
Yeah.
But he's ugly.
Baby.
Was his father ugly?
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. But other than that, I think he feels that unless he is funny, nothing's going to be funny.
Yeah.
And I find that a lot of the charm of the first movie of his character, where he's still a dick. He's a dick in the first movie. He's that mate that is to make you have 5 more drinks than you need to have.
Yeah.
And then sort of leave you in the pub on your own.
I know, but they always put him out to, like, when they did commandeer the Statue of Liberty, he was the guy on the radio, the announcer.
Well, he's the lead.
That's right. And you think he's going to be delivering some really cool fun. Nothing. No, not nothing. Everything he said was like, this is just waffle.
Well, he's singing too.
And it's, yeah.
That must have been the Filthy Luca remix of that song, because they go from Liberty Island into the city and the song's still playing.
Well, they're big strides, though, on Lady Liberty.
Come on.
Big strides.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, walking at about 1K an hour.
Yes. Look, disappointing Venkman in this movie.
Yeah, look, no, I definitely, he's no, like when you think about him in Kingpin, Ernie McCracken, or even Ghostbusters 1,
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Like
Carl.
Stripes, anything where he's invested.
Yeah,
it's just obvious he doesn't.
Day too.
Groundhog Day, he just doesn't give a shit.
No, you can just see it. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
So Dan Aykroyd, Ray Stantz, who I think is he should be the heartbeat, but I think they sort of ignored everyone else in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray's not. Yeah,
Ray doesn't do anything.
No.
Egon gets more to do than Ray.
Egon gets a bit, yeah, but still, yeah. No, you missed, like, Dan Aykroyd's not at his peak here at all. He's like he's way down. Down.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Because he's like the heart and soul of the Ghostbusters, really.
Yeah.
He's the brains.
Yeah.
Really, like Egon is the scientific brains, but
just, yeah, I suppose, yeah, those two, with all their space sort of language that they have, they've got this vernacular of words that no one knows what they mean. They still got those little bits in it, but it's kind of just that's their thing. But yeah, not enough of it.
No. Harold Ramis, Egon Spengler. Again, he gets more to do than the first movie, but I've got it in film school for F-wits. What I think the major problem with this movie is, and I think this movie, it's just trying to copy what the first movie did. There's nothing really original about this movie.
No. But Spengler at the beginning too, in the testing,
that's weird.
It was stupid. It was like, this is so dumb.
Well, he's arrogant. He seems to be arrogant and thinks he's a little bit better than everyone else.
And but I mean, the whole thing of, like, we've got a married couple in here and we're going to get them to argue and we're going to put up the temperature and do this. It's like, that's not funny. That's actually just it's ridiculous.
But again, they did this. In the first one, Venkman was doing the electric shock testing.
Right, yeah.
So it's a repeat. It's rinse and repeat. This movie.
Yeah, just a different way. Okay, we need a dumber way to do it.
We need a big action scene. So we'll have the Scolari brothers, which is the same as the hotel in the first one.
The original Slimer.
Yeah. And so it's nothing's new, which is super disappointing. Now I think that Sigourney Weaver, while she has probably more lines in this movie than she did in the first movie, she's a nothing character in this movie. She is a nothing. She's a waste.
Yeah.
And she is she's the biggest star in this movie.
Yeah.
She's hot off Aliens.
Yeah.
She's massive. And she's probably also Gorillas in the Mist.
Yeah.
Would have been 88.
Yeah.
So she was nominated for Academy Award for Aliens and Gorillas in the Mist. So she's huge, and they give her nothing to do.
Oh, just yeah.
You know what? You know what I would have thought would have been pretty cool? Give her a pack.
Yeah,
give her a proton pack.
Yep. But there is zero chemistry as well between her and Bill Murray.
No, zero.
And he's trying to charm her and everything, and you just see her forced laughing. Like everything he does, forced laughing. Like she threw out all his shirts into the you know, the laundry basket, and he's pulling them out. And just hang this out for 20 minutes, and it'll be fine to wear.
I got more than 2 levels.
But she was sort of laughing as if, oh, you're so funny. This is why I like you. But it looked so fake, and it just then there was zero chemistry between them. It was Kevin Costner style chemistry with all his leads, Whitney and bloody Triple Blurter.
It wasn't very Triple Blurt.
Waterworld, zero chemistry. I'd say this is on a par with that.
It's bad.
Yeah,
she's just wasted.
Yeah, I know.
Everything's wasted in this movie. And he's the biggest guy.
Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson. Why is he in the movie?
What does he do?
Do you know what he does? Do you know what he does? He is the simplified exposition guy.
Oh, he at the beginning.
That's all he does. So
yeah,
Egon and Stantz will say it's a xenomorphous triglyceride photon frog,
using their words,
and then he goes, "It's just a space animal."
That's right, and then he has to then put it in layman's terms.
Yeah,
he's
Mr. Layman.
Yeah.
That's his job in this movie, and he goes missing for about 60 minutes. And it's like, and so Bell says, "Like, where's
he gone?
Where's the black guy? Where's he gone?"
I know.
It feels racially motivated.
Yeah, well, maybe not, but
no, but you know what I mean. Like, where is he?
3, and you know, like
because he got shafted in the first movie.
Yeah,
because it was supposed to be Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy was supposed to be in it in the first movie,
right?
And he was supposed to play this huge role, and then Ernie Hudson signed on to the first movie, thinking this is going to be amazing, and then saw all his stuff cut, and he's in 8 minutes of the movie, and it's the same as this.
Yeah. No, he doesn't get it. Well, but you know, I wasn't asking for any more of him either, though.
No, you don't want. It's enough.
Yeah,
it's enough. Now the two that sort of get a bit to do, which are Rick Moranis and Annie Potts.
Absolutely.
I think they're the highlight of the movie.
Easily the best. Rick Moranis is by far the standout in this movie.
But Annie Potts is great too.
She's great too.
And so their dynamic is awesome. There is chemistry.
Yes, and it's funny.
And
that like without Rick Moranis and her, I was struggling.
Yeah, they are the highlight of the movie.
Yeah, Rick Moranis is good.
But Rick Moranis is amazing in everything he does.
It's freaking funny.
Like he's really, really good.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that he didn't come back for the other Ghostbusters that have come out lately, especially the first one after.
Well, he's a fully qualified pack and heat Ghostbuster now.
He is now, yeah. Well, you know, he blew it all up. He blew up the Jizz Museum.
The Jello mold. Yeah.
But yeah, so look, we get to the end with those two, and it's the one highlight in the movie is their chemistry and their relationship, which is pretty good. Now, this did $215 million at the box office on a budget of $40 million.
Yeah.
Now, the original in 1984 did $295.
Wow.
So it did 80 million more 5 years earlier, which is probably double. So probably it's like it's done 400 million to 215.
Yeah, but it's number one is far superior. Not twice as good, 10 times as good.
It's more 20 times better.
That's right. Yeah. So for this one to get to 200 odd million, it's done pretty bloody well.
It's done it just off the back of. Oh yeah, that's all it is, and that's why they make sequels, mate, because they're guaranteed. If there was a Ghostbusters 3 in '92, it would have done 80 million.
Yeah. But waiting for that longer too. For sequels weren't ever 5 years apart. You go, oh my god, they've spent time on this. This is going to be bloody unreal.
Yeah. It wasn't.
No,
it was not. Now look, surprisingly, no awards.
Oh my god,
not even a MTV Greatest Kiss,
Best Kiss,
and no Saturn Awards.
Oh, and no Cockburn Film Festival Awards.
Definitely no Cockburn Film Festivals. So what that means is we're going to head into our next category,
which is
1989 hit.
Oh yeah, did we
Sleeper?
I did write some things down.
Dud Snorbs Report Special.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
I've got the hit. I may have mentioned this movie.
Did you?
I did send something to you.
I don't know. I've just written some movies down.
You can just talk.
Oh yeah, I've got some.
You can just talk. But I did a movie. I think I might have mentioned it before on the podcast. But Ridley Scott's Black Rain.
Yep.
With
Nick Curran.
It's Nick again.
It is Nick, but it's not
Nick.
Curran.
And I've spoken about Black Rain before, but I really, really love Black Rain.
Yeah,
it's hugely underrated. Andy Garcia, straight as nose.
No. Kate Capshaw.
Kate Capshaw.
And she looks good in this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a great, they go to Japan.
Yep.
The Yakuza.
Yep.
It's just so good. The soundtrack's awesome. And there's a song at the end, which it's up there with Restless Heart.
Right.
That was on The Running Man, John Parr.
Oh.
No pain, no gain.
Full on.
It's that good. And I'll try and share it somewhere. But I tried to find it on Spotify, but it's that good that it doesn't exist on Spotify.
Wow.
It's on YouTube.
Thinking about it, remember the scene too when Andy Garcia gets killed and the motorbikes are all riding around him?
Yep. He gets his head chopped off.
Is that where Anchorman, when Wes Mantooth and his gang were circling around them on bikes?
Probably.
Do you reckon that's from Black Rain?
Probably.
Because they're all going around him and they're all sort of circling the wagons inside.
Yeah.
Going around on their bikes.
Yeah. We're going to paint your wagon. We're going to paint it fine.
Yep.
Gonna use all base paint because the wood is pine.
That Lee Marvin?
It's the Simpsons.
Oh, is it?
It's the Simpsons version.
Oh, right.
What have you got, Damo?
For hit or sleeper?
You can do sleeper.
Sleeper, I did, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this one before. See No Evil, Hear No
Great
Evil.
movie. So funny.
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
So funny.
And a Snorbs Report favourite, Joan Severance.
Joan Severance.
And this could have been actually my Snorbs Report special too, but yeah, her scene is fantastic. When Gene Wilder goes in and she's in the shower, it is a hilarious scene.
She was a sneaky snorber.
Oh, she's got them out everywhere.
Severance, she really liked it.
Yep. Yep. 90s. Yeah. 80s, 90s.
Absolutely. I got a dud.
Yep.
Karate Kid Part 3.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't even watch it.
I think I might have seen half of this, but Kreese is back from Cobra Kai.
Right, yep.
He's trying to get revenge on Daniel and Miyagi.
Yep.
And it is awful.
Is this up against the ponytail guy?
Yep.
So he's the guy that came into the Cobra Kai TV series.
I think so, yes.
And like near the end.
Yeah,
Like
I haven't finished Cobra Kai yet.
I ended up watching the whole thing, and the final series, the final season, the back half of it is as good as the first.
The first season is excellent.
But the last season, like, it's broken into two. The first half, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
But then the back half, they go back to that funny, it's just so much better. And then it gets absurd, though. But, yeah, it went good, then went shit.
Yeah.
Then it kind of finished a little bit stronger.
Okay. What's your snorb?
Snorbs Report, well, how could you go past Wild Orchid? Carrie Otis. Mickey Rourke. Ricky was about 16 years age difference. She was like 20 filming this. She was 21 when it came out.
Were they dating?
They got married.
God.
Yeah, they got married. Mickey Rourke was a handsome man at sort of age 36.
Mate, when he did 9.5 weeks, he was a good-looking man.
Yeah, so this was kind of like, I'm going to do another 9.5 weeks, but let's call it Wild Orchid. And they ramped up the sex.
Yeah.
And Carrie Otis, who was a model, I suppose similar to Natasha Henstridge, model into Tits City High. So, yeah, Carrie Otis is like just full on getting a girl. She only even made 4 movies, Carrie Otis. She's married now, got a couple of kids, but it's certainly worth having a look.
Excellent.
Wild Orchid.
Well, there we go. 2 movies definitely to watch. 1 to be avoided, 1 to use.
Amazing service.
That's what we do here.
Yeah.
Question time. Now, straight off the bat, is this the Return of the Jedi of sequels, where it is dumbed down for the bigger audience,
for kids?
It's
definitely kid. This is also in my bad, I think, but definitely for kids. I got some Goonies feels in some bits, and the adult component though of the adults to keep the adults interested, it fell flat.
It's lame.
And so the adults are now going, God, this is hard to get through.
Yeah.
But it definitely dumbed down. It had bits though, which I'll get into good, which I thought were good.
Yeah.
But they didn't expand on those.
Didn't sustain it.
No.
Yeah, I agree. It's dumbed down. I'm gonna touch on it more in Good, the Bad, the Ugly as well. So at the start, why is a guy honking his horn at a runaway pram? What the fuck does he think it's going to do? My 12-year-old daughter said, "Why is he honking at the pram, Dad?"
Hey,
and I go,
I'm walking here.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. But people, what about that opening scene? Like, really, how much shit was going on in the street?
It was. I was waiting for a guy to walk through with a pane of glass.
Yeah. There was the guy fighting with the cop, and then there was different skits happening all through that street. And yes, and there's a pram running through the street, and no one's stopping it. No,
just grab it. Like if you're a mother and you see it roll 1/8 of an inch, you are grabbing that.
Yeah.
Just watching it.
It's like, oh yeah, it moved. I'm sure. I think it moved.
If it doesn't, and anyway, just when you're talking to someone, aren't you holding the pram? I'm going to put the 1980 fucking one pram. Yeah. It's in
neutral.
It is the oldest pram in cinema history.
Yeah, it's
right.
Old school.
I reckon Rosemary's Baby was in that pram.
Probably.
Right.
Well, as a ghost, yes, probably was driving it.
There we go. Okay. If you're a 12-year-old kid, you're having your birthday party, and the Ghostbusters turn up, and their thing is to play their theme song and dance,
sing and dance.
Is that the worst thing you've ever seen?
It was all part of just that horrible opening to show what they're doing. Yeah, and I was thinking, who the hell would be? This is like a 4-year-old's party.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to get the Ghostbusters in,
then who are you going to call He-Man?
He-Man,
like
it's Ivan Reitman. Sometimes he really does miss. He did Junior and some shits like
Junior's
that too.
Awful.
I know he really does some shit.
You know, that's his son that lips them and says, that's actually Jason Reitman, who ended up directing Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh, well, that's actually
the kid with the braces.
That's a much better movie too.
Ghostbusters Afterlife is awesome.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Yeah, that's definitely a good movie.
That would be a great sequel.
Yeah.
Okay. It's late at night. There's a blackout, and the creepy guy from work comes to your door. Are you opening the door?
She did, didn't she? Look, she could destroy him in a if they came to blows. She towers over him. It's like, what do you want, little bloody Hungarian pipsqueak?
Janosch.
Yeah.
And then the hallway's pink in a blackout. Did you notice the shades of pink through the whole movie?
Well, that was kind of the slime.
Yeah, it was, but through the whole movie, there's a real pink hue in the lighting.
Radio.
Even with, like, I know at the end when they turn up and it's all pink because they're looking at the slime, but even in like
that's the palette they've sort of
it is.
used,
But in Venkman's room when Janine and Lewis are having a crack on the sofa, it's all pink. It's really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely noticed a lot of pink, but I didn't notice it everywhere. But
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Vigo endure the worst death in cinema history? Poisoned, shot, stabbed, hung, stretched, disemboweled, and drawn and quartered.
Is that how he died?
That's how he died.
Did they say that?
Yep.
Did he say that?
Yeah, and then Venkman goes, ouch, at the end. That takes William Wallace's death and triples down on it.
That's right. Yeah, that is a
hell of a death.
Bloody, he died 6 times.
Yes,
in that.
Like, he did. He did. Now we sort of talked a little about this earlier, but Dana seems to re-fall in love with Venkman really quickly.
Like I said, it because he made a couple of jokes that was shit when she laughed at him. It was horrible.
And then we talked about this as well. Super suggestive, her working around that towel. Ex-boyfriend.
Almost a little bit of side boob in one bit.
Like, what is she saying? I'm now ready.
But this is where it didn't make sense too, and I think I've got this in my bad. That scene, like there's a lot of kid stuff, like 90%, and then there's a scene of her walking around in a towel, a little bit of side boob, and the other bit was Annie Potts when she's holding that crystal ball in between her legs, and they honed in on it,
right in on it,
and it's like, why have they put that in there? Why have they put that two sort of real sexual kind of scenes?
The tone was seriously messed up.
Yeah, and it was like, this doesn't fit in for this kid's movie. Like, what? Why is that? And why is that? Because they stood out like ridiculous. That didn't belong.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Why would the guys the second time go down into the subway without their proton packs?
Well, true. Yeah, you think, yeah. There's
three of them just walking along
They
the
need to
old...
be packing some heat when they're going down
You've
there.
got guns to battle against the spirits, and you go down...
Just for a look.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit of a look.
So, and then that whole thing with the train and Winston getting run over, and
that was the Echo thing, Then
he see no echo for Winston.
Winston, they said Winston,
Yeah,
and then there was a train coming.
Winston,
But that all meant nothing in the end.
No, it was shit.
It's like, what was that about?
Yeah. Okay, here's a question for you, and it's to do with the tone. Has there ever been a hornier babysitter than Janine?
Oh, she was up for it, wasn't she?
She was horny. It was like she was 17.
Well,
it was like she was in Halloween.
Yeah, I know. She was like, especially the crystal ball scene. Like
she was horny as.
And she's just looking at Rick Moranis, Lewis, and just all over it. Just come on.
Not only that, then as soon as Dana goes into the room, it's back on the lounge.
Oh, no, you know what? Annie Potts looked pretty good in this.
I like Annie Potts a lot.
Yeah.
I think she's cute.
Yeah,
I think she's
pretty
cute.
good.
She's designing women. She was very pretty in designing women.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's like that. I suppose she's like a Velma from Scooby-Doo sort of looking character. But you can tell she's actually not a bad sort.
But the reason she looks the way she looks, right? Did you read up about that?
No.
So in between, I got this and this and this, but I'll do it now. But in between Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, the cartoon, The Real Ghostbusters came out.
Right.
And Janine in the cartoon looked like that. So they made her look more like Janine. Part of the reason they dumbed this down so much was because the cartoon had come out and got a lot of extra,
all those little kids,
a lot of kid sort of. But again, it
kind of does make sense a little bit.
It does make sense, but you've had it's like Star Wars, right? You have a super successful franchise, and then you try and make the next sequels, being the prequels, for a different market to try and get a new market.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if you do this well, you'll get everyone previously and they'll bring 5 people and you've got your new market.
Yeah.
But instead they've tried to go, no, what we're going to do, we just want to focus on the new market, knowing that the old market will probably come and we'll fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. They certainly did stuff it up.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Okay. Last 2 questions.
Jesus.
Both uniform related.
Okay. Love a man in uniform.
How does Spengler's uniform fit Lewis perfectly? Spengler's 6'6".
Was it Spengler's?
It was Spengler's uniform, and Lewis is a midget.
Yeah.
And she zips it up and crutch to neck. It's perfect. It's not hanging lower. It's not baggy.
No.
It's nothing.
It was pretty funny. Like, he thought he was like a Top Gun pilot when he put that uniform on, didn't he?
Dork.
He thought he's in his officer's uniform.
He's such a dork.
It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And it's dead set overalls.
Yeah,
with some patches.
I'm glad you mentioned Patches, because that's my next question.
Patches O'Houlihan, one of the greatest coaches going around.
One of the greats, the 5
Dodge,
Ds
duck,
of
dive,
dodgeball.
Duck and dip, dodge.
Why are they wearing Ghostbusters 2 logos on their suits?
I didn't notice that. Did they?
Right. It's the Ghostbusters 2 logo on their suits, not the Ghostbusters, because they're called Ghostbusters.
Well, they had a rebrand.
Why the fuck? Is it a sequel in the real life?
It is.
You know what? We're going to rebrand. We're doing rebranding.
Yeah, rebrand.
We're now called Ghostbusters 2.
But was the car Ecto 2 as well?
No, it was Ecto 1A.
Was it 1A?
Yes.
Far out.
Yeah. It was Ecto 1 at the start. Then they rebranded to Ecto 1A.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy. When I saw that, I
didn't notice that.
I'd noticed the patches before,
Yeah.
but I was like, why the fuck are they wearing the movie logo patches? It should just be the Ghostbusters patch.
Yep.
And the sign for Ghostbusters should just be Ghostbusters.
They're not called Ghostbusters 2.
That's it. That's the movie's name, Dick Flops. Whoever's in charge of that, wash your mouth out. That's it.
Nice.
Born to watch only fans. Now,
Ooh.
to get 2026 off on the right feet, people, we're asking a favour of you guys. You've been such great supporters of us over the last few years. We really would love for you to share the podcast to someone that you know would love to shit all over Ghostbusters 2, or would love to be in love with many other movies that we've been in love with. Damo, pick one episode that you think would be a good one to share. Basic Instinct is a great episode, a funny episode. Really, that's actually one of our better episodes.
Yeah.
I thought that Total Recall was a great episode of ours.
Yep.
Never Skip Cock Day. It was a very good episode. There's a few there that you could share, but guys, we really would appreciate it if you could share to one or two people. It would increase our reach exponentially.
Yep.
So have a wonderful 2026, people. But we'll give you a bit of a lick out at the end of the show.
Sure.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. Dimmy, what do you got for good?
Well, when they brought out the car, when it just got redone,
Amazing.
it looked so nice.
Yeah, I love the Ecto one. I got it there. It's one of my favorite.
Yeah, but it was all
cinema
clean,
crisp.
shiny.
Yeah,
new shit on the roof. Just it looked
big sign.
Yeah, it looked
Big,
really good,
like neon sign.
Yep. So I liked it when the car came out. Rick Moranis was funny. His opening statement,
unbelievable. I got it in my quotes.
Yep. Okay, so
that's so funny.
The opening statement was just freaking hilarious. Like he's such an idiot. I did not mind the courtroom scene. So I said there's some darker parts in the movie, like the Scolari brothers in an electric chair flying around. There was the bit where they were in the subway and the skull, the dead heads, all the decapitated heads from like these. There were some real dark bits. You go, oh, that's kind of cool, and they were the bits that started to get me in.
Yeah,
but they ended.
They end.
They don't continue, and it's not that sort of scary thing is just gone. Because in the first one, there was a real scary element to it.
Mate, there's the scene. So they try to copy the montage scene from the first one where it's like the ghosts come to life and they hop in the cab and there's really good music like dun, 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 dun. It's really dark and brooding music and it sets a tone and the palette is dark.
Yeah.
There's none of that in this at all.
Yeah.
It's almost like
it's Titanic's in and making jokes.
Yeah,
just like I said. So obviously, kids would like this movie. I'm thinking, but then again, maybe they're not because. But yeah, that's what I was like. But yeah, it was good, and we both sort of mentioned this to see old Chet Pussy there, old Cheech. Like his little cameo. So if forever now he's going to be called Chet Pussy.
Yeah, he's always
from the Titty Twister at From Dusk Till Dawn. That's a good episode.
Another good episode.
Yeah. So Chet Pussy going to see. And what was he spruiking?
If you find a better piece of pussy, no. If you find a cheaper piece of pussy, fuck it.
Thank you, Chet Pussy. There's my goods.
Okay, I'm with you. Seeing the Ecto again, amazing. I chuckled this time at World of the Psychic.
Oh, yeah.
Just at don't you think that's a bit soon? Like, you're not going to see paperback sales for a few years.
Yeah, it's in my book.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And ironically, he picked New Year's Eve, and it happens on New Year's Eve.
Right, yeah.
Right, so he was right.
Yeah, he was.
So he was right.
He's the dad. He's the dad from Transformers. And in Veep, he's the chief of staff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
same as Harris Yulin, the judge.
Oh yeah,
he's in heaps of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Wexler, Judge Wexley.
Yeah, Judge Wexler.
Wexler.
He's in Scarface.
Oh right.
He's Tony Montana shoots him.
Okay,
it's great. Look, I agree. I think that the Lewis Janine dynamic is awesome. I thought Venkman leading Lewis in the courtroom with like under his breath.
That was pretty funny.
I thought that was hilarious. That's almost the funniest part of the movie for me was like, they're never really doing anything wrong. He's like, what'd you say?
Yeah, Rick Moranis killed it there.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
Look, and because there's no action scenes in this movie, the Scolari brothers is the only scene where I go, something's happening.
Yeah.
Because for the rest of the movie, nothing really happens.
No, the courtroom scene was the best action part in the whole thing.
And the other thing I really like, the mink jacket.
The mink jacket.
So when the woman walks on the thing and the minks start coming to life, I thought that was pretty funny.
But hang on, doesn't anyone watch where they're walking? If there was a big pile of pink slime on the sidewalk, you do see it when you're walking.
Yeah.
Just step into it. Yeah. Your mink coat touches it.
I agree.
Then runs off.
Yeah. All right. What do you got for bad?
Bad.
Here we go.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned like the adult component. that whole opening where they gave us, what everyone's doing, I didn't laugh once.
No.
I was, that opening 10 minutes, I was like, holy shit, what am I in for?
Yeah.
How am I going to get through this? Is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Every joke missed. Just ridiculous. And then there was that terrible exposition from Ernie Hudson.
Oh.
Well, you know what happened? Well, because the city sued us because we damaged the building, and now we're here, and Dana's had left Venkman and got married and had a kid, and all this ridiculous exposition. Just
dumb.
It was like, oh God, they're really telling us everything.
Too much.
Oh yeah, just crazy. Bobby Brown's song was so irrelevant to this movie. It was obviously it was a hit. It went number 2 in the States.
Yep.
It was a big hit.
In the first one, there was obviously the Ghostbusters theme, but there's also Cleaning Up the Town, where it's the montage that's cleaning up the town.
Which relates to the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Bobby Brown thing feels so shoehorned in it.
It doesn't. And then his part in it as well.
Yeah, his song plays.
Yeah.
And then he's the doorman while his song plays.
And he's asked for a proton pack.
It's dumb.
And it's like, what the hell are they putting Bobby Brown in here? And
you know what he should have done? He should have stuck to getting Whitney on the rack.
Yeah, I know. But it was just so irrelevant to have Bobby Brown in there. His song is so relevant. I do like the song, though.
It's got a whole verse in Kick-Ass credit song dedicated to Bobby Brown.
But I think Janosch was a rip-off of Serge. So Serge he worked in an art...
Yeah.
A gallery.
Art gallery. He worked in the art gallery with the girl.
Yeah. And I found that Janosch, I really think Peter McNichol must have got some sort of influence from Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop, to have this art guy with this Eastern European sort of flamboyance. It really did remind me of Serge. And also, I found even Eddie Murphy, how Eddie Murphy would always come up with some story. I've got to give these tablets to this because he's got hypersimplex B or whatever.
Yeah.
Comes up with the story. So when Venkman came over as the foreman, hey, I'm telling you, he's got to be working here. That reminded me of Eddie Murphy stuff as well.
It did.
It was like, hang on, this is Beverly Hills Cop that I can see. Sort of Ivan Reitman's obviously watched it and gone, hey,
that'll work.
Yeah, let's just sort of put that shit in there.
And they put on their really shitty New York accents.
Oh, I know.
It's like if you're a tradie, you must be like a real New Yorker.
Real Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. So there's a few bads there.
Okay. I got treatment of Winston's character.
Yeah.
What? Don't even have him. They should have said Winston died of a heart attack and left him out. He's irrelevant to the story. I've already mentioned it's so dumbed down to the masses, this. It is so kid-friendly. All the darkness is gone. Everything, the tone is so poor, but everything is so overlit. So there's nothing, there's no scare factor. There's no...
Just that tiny, like I said, there's just a tiny little scare, little bit.
But it's like, everything is like,
they're
so well lit. Like even at the end in Vigo's chamber, there's 50 candles, but it's like the sun's in the room.
Yeah, I know.
And even when they're down in the tunnel, everything, you can see everything.
Glowing pink river.
Yeah, but it's like, guys, darken it so that there's a bit of ominous about it.
Yeah. But
it's not. We're not saying this is fucking Halloween or Friday the 13th, or you're going to be...
No, I know, but
it's going to scare you, but there needs to be a bit of darkness to the tone, even for kids.
Yeah, just to give a little bit of stakes.
Yes.
Like, just to raise those stakes slightly.
Oh,
and just to put a little bit of a scare factor, like, here comes the ghost, oh my God. But yeah.
It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. Again, another hero that saves the city, but's now a pariah.
Yeah.
And then they try to say, look, this is going to happen. We're not going to believe you.
And they all saw it.
And no, we don't believe you. It fucking annoys me. It's such a trope. And then, as soon as the Scolari brothers turn up, it's game on.
Oh, yeah.
There's 50,000 ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I suppose it was getting closer to
But
midnight.
Still, it's almost like so they get this little beaker of juice to give the Scolari brothers.
The judge yelling.
And then next thing, they're back. We're back.
Open slather. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. The effects in this movie are not great. In fact, the first movie looks way better than this.
Yeah.
I think Slimer looks okay.
He's very fluoro green.
But they've gone too far with
But
it.
they didn't even explain Slimer.
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing around?
He's in there.
Again, you know why he's there? Because he's in the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
right.
He's actually living in the Ghostbusters shop
in their base.
Yeah, and Slimer's now driving buses and stuff.
So dumb. So dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. So when they do the montage and there's like some dinosaur thing going through it just looks terrible.
Yeah. No, it's
terrible. It's like someone did it in Canva. It's poor. So poor. The soundtrack, like, okay, on your own is not a bad song.
Yeah.
Okay, and I remember in the late 80s, I was probably all over it.
Yeah.
And I was dubstepping with Bobby Brown. But this overall soundtrack and the score is shit.
No. Yeah.
And you've got a fucking bona fide hit
Bloody oath.
in the Ghostbusters theme, and they never use it.
No, just at the beginning.
Not even any motifs of it. Nothing. No throwbacks to the original movie.
Crazy.
Like the dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There's none of that.
No.
Dun, 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 dun. Like all this stuff from the first movie, which is incredible score, they just don't use because they try and needle drop every bit, and it's terrible.
No. Yeah, with Bobby Brown songs.
Yeah. Fuck me. Anyway, I'm done. Ugly.
Oh, this. Okay, so the way that they beat the thing at the end was they got good slime.
Unbelievable.
And they got the people in New York to sing
Unbelievable.
and be joyful to overcome the bad spirits.
Yeah, it's like Elf.
It's the dumbest.
It's the end of Elf.
It's so shit
which
house.
ruins the movie.
Let's bring love into the world, and then we can overcome this baddie.
And no, it's not love into the world. It just so happens that they're singing Auld Lang Syne.
Yeah,
because New Year's Eve has ticked over.
Yeah, and then all that good energy defeated the bad energy.
It's so bad.
You wanted some sort of tangible or something to. It's just like the singing won it for you guys. Well done.
Yeah,
good on you.
And then they spray it with the good jizz.
Yeah,
and then it's like Bukkake. That's a Bukkake party, and Vigo's going back to the land of the long white jizz.
It was just that storyline was just rubbish.
Mate, Vigo is the lamest villain ever.
Yeah. He's a pain. Well, it kind of looks scary in bits that they could have done. But the stupid laser beams out of his eyes and stuff that looked like zapped.
It was, but he doesn't do anything.
No,
he's literally in the movie.
Yeah,
but Janosch doesn't do anything either.
All he does
he just steals the baby.
How does he do? He's a ghost when he sold the baby.
And how does he put him in the ghost pram?
Yeah, I know. It's just.
But there's no. At least with the
Gozer?
First movie with Zool and Gozer, that they had the dogs, and stuff happened, but nothing. They don't do anything. The bad people don't do anything in this movie.
No, it's just shit.
It's like you got the bad jizz on you, so you're going to fight each other.
Oh yeah,
and not only that, they fall in the river of slime. They get out. They start to try and fight each other. So they take their clothes off. They're still covered in jizz.
Totally covered in it. Yep.
It's like Bonnie Blue's New Year's Eve party, right? That's how much they're covered in it. And then it's like, I'll take my jacket off, I'm fine now.
Yeah, still covered. Because they went into the restaurant and he
flung it on the woman.
So he's got this slime all over him still. Angry slime.
Have you got any more ugly?
No.
Okay, the painting at the end.
Oh, right. When they put him back in.
No. The painting at the end.
Oh, right.
Of the 4 Ghostbusters and the baby.
Yeah.
Did you get that far?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but
and they look at it and they go, "Oh, what's going on here?" And it's the 4 of them holding the baby and they're in togas and stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know. Yeah.
And then it kicks into Ghostbusters, and then they go into a credits montage, but they only do one verse of Ghostbusters, and they go into Bobby Brown.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they came back on. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of mistakes.
What a disappointment. Seriously. Quick fire.
Oh, jeez.
Cockburn in.
He is. Well, that's not a knife. A scene that's passed over into popular culture. I wasn't sure which movie, The Atomic Weight of Cobalt, 58.9. Was that?
It's in this movie.
No, it's in this one. Was it in the first one as well?
I don't think it is.
Because I had a guy I used to work with who used to say it's the atomic weight of cobalt 58.9. And we just laugh. Oh, yeah.
Was he autistic?
Yeah. It was a guy I worked with. Yeah. But it was like, so I'm thinking some people may have said that. And I have seen it, but I can't think of anything else.
There's nothing that I've used ever from this movie.
There's a lot from, obviously, one.
In the first one, heaps of stuff.
Yeah. But, yeah, number two, yep, nothing. Biggest douchebag. I reckon this is hotly contested.
Yep. It is hotly contested.
Who would you give it to?
I think so the one that sticks out the most, right? Jack Cartermeyer, the mayor's assistant.
Yep.
Right?
Definitely.
But he's not in it for very long.
No.
Right?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Is Janosch the biggest dick?
I think he's
Is he the protagonist?
No, he's actually, like, you can see at the end because he has no idea. He's just totally been hypnotised by whatever his name was.
Is Venkman the biggest dick?
Well, he could be. The mayor as well.
The mayor is a dick.
The mayor, and obviously Jason Reitman.
Yeah, he's a dick.
A little prick, little shithead at the party.
Yeah.
Telling.
Got braces, kid. Fuck off.
Yeah. I don't know.
Your choice. Who are you going to give it to?
I'm going to give it to Jason Reitman.
Okay, good. Like it.
Shithead.
He did redeem himself by Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah, that's right.
And Juno.
Oh, okay, right.
He directed Juno.
Yep. Okay. How could this been a 5-minute movie?
Well, it could have been a 9-minute movie if I didn't buy a ticket and go and see it.
Yeah. I don't know how you could have sped this one up.
No. Unfortunately, you got to live through this.
Yeah. Ripley running. Poor sporting prowess. Did Sigourney run in this?
She didn't run in it.
No.
So I didn't see anything that stood out.
No.
Like, the Liberty was a bit slow.
Yeah, Lady Liberty was slow. Jeez, they got there quick too, didn't they?
Mate,
because they were down there with the crowd at the Jello at the museum, and then all of a sudden they're hooking up speakers and sliming the whole of the interior.
That took like 4 minutes to do.
Yeah, it's like, well, they're here now. Oh, okay, right.
And not only that, Liberty's obviously airtight because,
walking through
they're
the water.
pretty deep in the river there, and East River or whatever river they're going across.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
And did you notice in some scenes that like Liberty's actually looking? It's moving. The head's moving. They're in the top. Wouldn't they be falling out?
Probably.
Fuck me. Stupid movie.
Robot Sentries in addition.
I don't want any extra scenes, Damien.
I did read that the mayor's assistant got thrown into some slime thing or something like that, but they cut.
But in the end, it would have been the EPA guy getting fucking marshmallowed at the end of the first one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Dick Thornburg from Die Hard.
Yeah. Well, they did have
yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Yeah. Eugene Levy was in this in a deleted scene as well, where he got them out of the asylum.
Okay.
He was a friend of Lewis's, and they sent him in to get them out of the asylum. That could have been actually a funny scene.
Eugene Levy's amazing in everything he's in.
Yeah, if he came in as he's one of Lewis's mates, he would have probably acted like Lewis and spoken to the people there in the asylum and got them out.
Yeah.
But they cut that scene. I was thinking that would have been a decent scene to see.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I
cut
agree.
that out.
Okay.
Whitey's Brad Pitt.
Sigourney looks good in this movie.
Yep.
I think she looks quite good.
But Annie Potts.
Janine's really horny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
The crystal ball.
She's small. She's nimble. She's horny.
Let's go with it.
I think that
ticking all the boxes.
Dana's a bit uptight.
Yeah. Yeah. And she laughs at Venkman's
Nah, but I
jokes.
think Dana is she's a starfish waiting to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas I think Janine, she's gonna have a bit of fun.
She's good.
She knows what she wants.
Yep. Well, that's it. Oh no.
No.
Morgs are likes.
Vigo.
Look at likes. Oh yeah.
Vigo is Morgs 100%.
Yep. Let's do that. Big conk.
Yeah. Ugly. He looks like he's got bad breath. It's all Morgs. It's ticking all the Morgs boxes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's it for Quickfire.
Well, don't go too far because we're back with Sir Dimmy and the Snorbs report.
Cockburn in. Snorbs report.
Snorbs report.
Yeah. Really missed that part of the song.
It is, yeah.
The house band hasn't captured the true
essence.
Essence. But
we might record that ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, so let's start with Sigourney. She is kind of sneaky, like she's had a long career.
Yeah.
But so in 1985, one woman or two hooking up with a Morgs alike, one of the original Morgs alikes,
Harry Dean Stanton?
Jared Depardieu.
Oh, yes.
right?
Fat Morgs in a nutshell.
Yeah, they're speaking French. It's a French movie.
Really?
Really weird. They're in this like mini house. Getting
Chalet.
it on.
Chalet.
Oh, it's like a.
It's a French movie with a chateau.
It's like
chalet.
It's like a shipping container converted into a house on the side of a mountain, and then it gets pushed off the mountain while they're mid whatever getting it on, and then Depardieu and Sigourney come up once it crashes out, and she's topless, and the whole crowd's at the top going and they'll start laughing. It's weird, right? So that's called One Woman or Two. In 1986, she gets them out in Half Moon Street.
Oh.
In 1994, she gets them out in Death and the Maiden. None of these are real flash scenes.
Death and the Maiden is with, I think Ben Kingsley's in that.
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then in 2000, show called A Map of the World.
Not a map of Tassie?
Could have been. Could have been.
But I've got to say what she did have in Alien. She had a map of the world.
Yeah. Bloody oath. A map of the hedges.
Yeah.
But but over a lot of movies, she's sporadically just got them out in a couple of movies.
Okay.
In 4 movies. Now I'm going to go for one more.
Okay.
The Prosecutor.
Oh yeah, she's quite pretty.
Yeah, Janet Margolin.
Okay.
In The Last Embrace. Embrace.
I like that.
The Last Embrace. She is getting up with the bloke. She takes him into the bath. She's on top. The bath water's full. Going hammer and tongs. And then she drowns him, murders him.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's that kind of.
She's a real Black Widow style. Yeah. Drowns him in the bath.
Does he finish first?
Is it, I don't think he's like, the stupid thing is, he says, I can't swim.
He does not.
He does. He does.
He
does.
Says,
I can't swim.
Damien.
And she holds him under the bathwater. High quality.
I can't swim. I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look that up.
It's like, this doesn't make sense. And then she just holds him under.
Now, is this the equivalent, me looking up this scene to see the I can't swim?
Yeah.
Is this the equivalent of me saying, I buy Playboy for the articles?
Yeah. No, pretty much.
If I don't care.
Ridiculous.
If I don't care about the Snorbs, I only care about the I can't swim.
Yeah,
bit.
just listen. Yeah, read the article. So, and that's it for the Snorbs Port Cockburn out.
Oh, God. I like that. Listen to
quotes.
This.
Right, okay.
No, I've got no quotes. Have you got any listen to this?
One, Wilhelm von Homburg, who played Vigo. His voice was dubbed by Max von Sydow.
Sydow.
I don't think he was aware of it.
He wasn't aware of it.
Apparently, he
walked livid.
Yeah, he walked out of the premiere with the shits. Yeah. Like, what the hell have you done?
Took his morgues doing bad breath and left.
My God, I suppose it's like a Ray Park with Darth Maul.
Yeah. David Prowse. Darth Vader.
Yeah. Did Prowse ever think he was doing the voice?
He did the voice. He did all the voice. They did it after the fact.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Far out.
Have you heard the David Prowse Vader voice?
No.
It's this Pommy accent. It's so funny.
Right. It just doesn't.
It is so funny.
Yeah.
When you hear, obviously, they could have.
Like James Earl Jones.
Oh,
you're not going to compare anyone's voice with his.
No. None. No one.
You can't.
You can't. He's the top of the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. I've got the same thing as you there. So the reason for the 5-year gap is that Bill Murray is like, I'm taking a extended sabbatical from acting because I'm a bit too cool.
Right.
And the new Columbia head, David Putnam, called him out saying that he's an actor who makes millions off his movies but gives nothing back.
Wow.
He was sacked. David Putnam was sacked in the end, but not because of that, but it took 5 years because Bill was on a search for, inner peace.
He was playing all those pro-am golf tournaments.
Probably,
and all
yes.
that sort of stuff.
Absolutely. So, and this is what I was saying. So in the years between Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters II, the real Ghostbusters introduced the idea that Slimer was living at the firehouse.
Yep.
As a Ghostbusters pet. Now, they don't explore that at all.
No, he's just there.
He's just there.
Rick Moranis gets surprised by it. It's like, what's he doing here?
Yeah. So, and I've talked about Janine's looking different. And obviously, it was because of the cartoon that they toned all the adult humor down. So there were no ghost blowjobs in the second one. Right. Like in the first one with Dan Aykroyd.
Right.
Had the ghost dream blowjob, which was really weird.
Yes.
Yep. So the design of the Scaleri brothers was inspired by the Blues Brothers.
Okay.
So you got
because they did look old-fashioned.
they did look
It
old-fashioned.
was like, what, did he put him away like 40 years ago?
Yeah. So Vigo was based on Vlad the Impaler
Right,
and
yeah,
Rasputin.
I got that sort of vibe.
And Carpathia,
Yeah,
where Vigo's from, is the name of the ship that rescued the people off the Titanic, which shows up later in the show.
Ah, right.
Yeah, late.
Chet Pussy saw him.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
Titanic pussy. Drowned pussy. Would that be wet pussy?
Oh my God.
That's about it for Listen to This.
Yeah.
Quotables. Damo, what do you got?
Well, you've got the opening monologue.
Yeah, I do
you
have
can
that.
But I've got when Annie Potts when Rick Moranis was putting the kid to sleep, she goes, "You're great with kids. Thanks, I practice on my hamster." You know,
So bad.
and then he's talking to her. He said, "I used to have a flatmate, but my mum moved to Florida."
Oh, that was funny. I laughed at that as well.
I know. It's like Rick Moranis was the only thing holding this movie together.
Yeah. So I've got Venkman. Kitten, I think what I'm saying is that sometimes shit happens. Someone has to deal with it. And who are you going to call? It's about the only corny thing that I thought I just got to put in there because it's got the who are you going to call,
Yeah.
not who else
Yeah.
would you call.
Yeah.
Okay. Egon, I'd like to run some gynecological tests on the mother, Venkman. Who wouldn't? Right.
But the thing was, their delivery just didn't.
It didn't hit.
Yeah.
So Dana, what do you think? Venkman. Well, he's ugly. I mean, he's not Elephant Man ugly, but he's not attractive.
He's not
Was his father ugly? Was his father Morgs? Now, Lewis Tully. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. The audience.
With a little bit of delay.
Yeah.
The audience.
I don't think it's fair to call my clients frauds. Sure, the blackout was a big problem for everybody. I was trapped in an elevator for 2 hours, and I had to make the whole time. I don't even know what that makes sense. But I don't blame them because one time I turned into a dog and they helped me. Thank you. Then Egon, very good, Lewis. Short but pointless.
It was the way he sat back down. Was like, "That's your opening statement." Like,
Thank you.
that was brilliant.
It was no JFK. It was no Kevin Costner in the the magic bullet theory.
It was
just
just
terrible.
one of the great opening to a court.
Now, one degree of Kurt Russell, Damo, I couldn't find anyone, and I went quite deep. I went Harris Yulin. I went, the one I didn't look at,
Ivan Reitman.
nothing there. I didn't look at Milton, the psychic, World of Psychic Transformers dad.
Oh,
There might be something with him,
possibly,
but I don't know.
No, I've got nothing.
Yeah. All right, film school for F-wits, and we're charging through tonight's episode.
Yeah.
Now, I thought I'd do something on high expectations, but soft landing sequels.
Right. Shit sequels, you mean?
Well, not shit,
Just not.
disappointing.
Yeah.
Because there's shit ones. You know,
Yeah.
there are real shit ones that we could easily call out. But so not terrible, but just not
Okay,
great as
yeah.
the original.
Watchable. Yeah.
Yeah, or sort of watchable. So
Yeah.
number one, Matrix Reloaded.
Oh,
Right.
you're really pushing it there. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Matrix Revolutions is
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Reloaded
Yeah.
is
It was watchable.
not great.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the first
I
one.
had some good
It's
scenes.
just not great.
Yeah.
So obviously the first one was genre-defining masterpiece. But the second one, again, it just didn't quite.
No, I saw it twice at the movies.
Get
The
there.
second
Really?
one. Yeah, yeah. But then you start looking at like the effects just were
Is
worse.
that the highway chase, the second one? Or is that the third one?
with the twins?
With the twins. I think that's the second one.
yeah, yeah. Because the third one's they're fighting in where is the place in the middle of the earth?
Yeah, whatever.
Where
it's
they got the big
Yeah.
gun. That's the big battle at the end of that one.
Yeah, terrible. Number two, Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
Yeah, right.
Now,
Yep.
I read this book the minute that it was released, and the book's good. But again, like, obviously it's Jurassic Park on steroids. There's more dinosaurs, but like fewer scares. Like, it's just not as good. Like that initial awe of seeing the dinosaurs for the first time is not there.
Yeah.
So they just try and jam as much action sequences into it.
Yeah.
And then obviously the final scene with the King Kong taking the T-Rex back to New York to be a thing. That's not bad when the boat crashes into the wharf, but it's just, again, it becomes a bit slapsticky when the T-Rex is walking through the backyards of houses and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Number 3. Interested to hear what you think about this one. Iron Man 2.
Yes. Nowhere near as good as the first one. The first one I still say might be the best of all the Marvel ones. It probably is.
It could. It's in the top. It's probably in the top 5 of all time Marvel movies.
Yeah, I love Justin Hammer. Right.
Yep.
He's
great.
Hammer Tech.
Yep. He's great.
And I love the sound of. I thought Mickey Rourke at the race was pretty good. Whiplash. And the end scene where Mickey Rourke's got all these robots. The sound of the weapons of Iron Man and what's Iron Man's mate's name? The silver.
War Machine.
War Machine, yeah. The sound the guns made in the movie theater, I thought it sounded incredible. But yeah, definitely a couple of cogs down. Then it got a few cogs down after that, the Guy Pearce one.
I didn't mind. I thought Iron Man 3 was better than Iron Man 2.
Yeah. No, I thought they just...
That's Shane Black. Shane Black wrote Iron Man 3
really?
and directed it, yeah.
With the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought 3 was better than 2. I found 2 to be a bit boring.
Yeah.
We do get introduced to the Black Widow in Iron Man 2.
Well, that's what I mean. But the Mickey Rourke bit was pretty cool, but everything Justin Hammer did was unreal.
Yeah, he's awesome.
His monologue about his weapons, and he's talking about this is the one that reads the book, it does this, and then at the end they fired the one, and it just fizzled.
Yes.
Hammer Tech. Yeah, Hammer Tech. It was pretty good.
Yeah, he is incredible. Though.
He is. Yeah.
He's incredible. Number 4, and we have reviewed this movie, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah, this movie is on a par with that.
And look, I think that if we hadn't had Raiders, I think that we could excuse some of the failings of Temple of Doom. Obviously, when a Dark attacked, the female lead is slapstick. Short Round is
the
punishing
component.
Punishing. Dr. Jones.
But see, this one, I think I was on 2 watches for that as well. I'm on 2 for this. I think when I saw them once, I thought, I'm never watching them again.
Yeah. Oh, I've made you do it.
Yeah.
Both of them. So, yeah, look, I think that it tried to go back to what made with the third one, with Last Crusade, tried to go back to what the original Raiders did, that sort of escapism, a bit more campy chase. Temple of Doom's a bit dark. And there's some good parts of Temple of Doom, I think. But it is quite a few notches down from the original movie. Number 5, Men in Black 2.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So the first one it's something like it had never really been done before. And this sort of felt like they really rushed this to try and take advantage of. And then it became the Will Smith quipathon. It's just doesn't have the charm of the first one.
Yeah. But I think, the first one was original. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of it, actually.
I'm not a huge fan either.
But the second one, it was definitely nowhere near as good.
Yeah. All right. That's the 5 ones that missed the mark. Now, I just want to just compare to sequels that crushed it.
Yeah.
And this is what you got to do to crush it. T2.
I prefer number 1.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
After T2 was always my favorite Terminator movie. After watching and reviewing Terminator, it's much closer than it used to be. T2, I think, is a perfect film.
I like it, but nowhere near as what everyone else thinks. T1 is far superior to T2.
I think T1 is darker.
T2, everyone loves T2, like without a doubt. I'm not in that. I'm definitely not that. I think it's good, but it's a couple of cogs down.
It's different to the first movie.
It's pretty full on though. Like Jason Patrick's unreal in it.
Yeah, man, it's a great movie.
T-1000 is a great idea.
It builds on the first movie, and I've got a little closing statement at the end of this, which is going to just put everything in its place. Number 2, Aliens.
Oh, unbelievable! Right. Even though 1 is fantastic.
1 is incredible, and I should have given it a 5, and I regret every day that I didn't.
Yeah,
because I thought that I need to give Aliens a 5.
Aliens is better.
Alien is a 5.
Yeah,
Aliens is a 5.
Yeah.
I like Aliens better than Alien.
Yeah.
Completely different tonal shift, built on what we learnt from the first movie and took it to another level, took it somewhere different.
You know, today
Didn't try to recreate Alien.
Today I listened to Aliens, James Horner.
Great score.
That was what I put on today.
Great
this
score.
afternoon for music.
Really good score.
Yeah.
Number 3, and it's just been voted the greatest sci-fi movie of all time, The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, fair enough.
And darker, riskier, incredible. Cliffhanger.
Yep.
I think this is the sequel that almost all sequels need to be held against, to show that how you take an original film and you make it better.
Well, I still have Star Wars as my number one.
Yeah, I probably
they're all fives. They're all fives.
They're both fives.
Yeah.
In my heart, I probably like Star Wars more, but I can see that Empire is a better movie.
Mm. Yeah.
Like it is, like narratively, everything about it is better.
Yeah.
But the first one is the first one, right? It's the same as you love Fellowship of the Ring, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Number 4, Mad Max 2: The Road Warrior.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Two is still incredible, and just it shows how to make a sequel.
Yeah.
And then finally, and I could probably throw Godfather 2 in. There's heaps we could throw in, but this is my final one. Number 5, Toy Story 2.
Oh God!
Right now we have not done.
I don't think I've seen it.
You've not seen Toy Story 2.
I don't know. Yeah.
So Toy Story 1 is amazing. Started the animation revolution, but Toy Story 2,
I think I have.
doubles down on Toy Story 1, and he's unbelievable.
Yep.
It's much deeper.
This was like with Buzz and the green soldiers and all that sort of stuff.
Good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I probably have seen it, but
we're gonna review a Toy Story in the new year.
Okay.
I think we need to do an animated movie.
Yep.
We'll do Shrek as well.
Yep.
I think we need to do a Toy Story. So here's how I'll leave the thing. So great sequels don't chase nostalgia; they chase progression. So you need to move the story forward. It just cannot be. That's why The Force Awakens doesn't work, because it is a carbon copy of the first one, right? Bad sequels try to recreate their predecessor, while bad sequels try to recreate their predecessor. Great sequels try to earn a new rep, try to forge their own.
Yeah, standalone.
Well,
yeah.
So here we go. The best sequels don't ask how we do it again. They ask what's next.
Oh, just the progression, as you said.
Just move the story.
Yeah.
And you can, and this is where
with the same characters, they speak the same. They're the same.
Yep.
Same personalities. Just keep it going.
And that's why those 5 are so great, and why the 5 above miss the mark.
They're probably the best ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's others, but they're 5 of the best. Kick-ass credit song. Now,
we could have bloody sung Ghost, but we could have sung bloody Bobby Brown.
Well, I guess. Well, you know, I can't say that I think that the one I have done is on par with Bobby Brown. But anyway, it's called The Average Sequel.
Yeah, okay.
The boys are back. Was it 3 or 4? Winston gets brushed again. Janine's a whore.
Oh,
Lewis
Jesus.
not a lawyer and Lewis now a Hoya and Lewis now a lawyer and pretty shit. Dana's round. Oscar's suckling the tit. It's shifty. It's a shitty time in NYC. Vigo the Carpathian. Wait and see. Centuries since he was drawn and quartered. He's coming back to life. Begin the slaughter. An average sequel compared to some. There's a river under the city. Looks like pink cum. The Ecto one can't save or see it through. The shitty sequel is Ghostbusters 2. The boys are back. It's about to get hairy. Ghostbusters 2 just ain't that scary. It's too well lit and dumb to the masses. The cinemas didn't see many asses. The boys are back, and what a shame. Ghostbusters 2 was pretty lame. They added Bobby Brown because of his fame. For the death of Whitney, he was to blame.
Oh, my God. Not bad. Oh, poor old buddy Whitney.
Poor Whitney got sucked into the...
that idiot.
Yeah.
You know, Bobby Brown too was a goofy looking bloke,
wasn't he?
just like like Robbie Williams too in whatever his band was called. Take That or
Take
whatever.
that, yep.
He was the ugliest bloke out of that crew, and the same with Bobby Brown. He wasn't that good looking a bloke.
Yeah,
but obviously they were stars and they had a lot of charisma and star power.
Yep. Just it's the Riz. The kids
He's
call
got
it.
the Riz,
He's
yeah,
got the Riz.
yeah.
Not I'm the
Mojo.
Wiz. I'm the Wiz from Seinfeld.
Oh well, there you go. That was an interesting song because you really took the movie apart, and not actually about the movie, about the actual
Just how shit the actual
just
shit it
the
is.
actual movie. Yeah,
It's a shit movie.
yeah.
Star of the show, Damo.
Easy. Rick
We're
Moranis
going Rick
without
Moranis, yeah.
by a mile.
Yeah, I agree with you there, mate.
He's only in it for 15 minutes, but holy shit, he's the best.
He's the only highlight
20
in the
minutes.
movie.
Yeah.
He's the only highlight.
Annie Potts probably second.
I agree. I think their dynamic is great.
Yeah.
I really do. The rank. Bank.
God.
Psycho-reactive substances.
Oh, Jesus.
First Avenue Holes.
Oh,
Scolari Brothers.
yeah.
Dancing Toasters.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible handshakes. Janosch's handshake
Oh,
makes Adam Gaberinas look like...
the wet fish.
Yeah. Terrible handshake.
Janosch.
Jizz-covered museums.
Oh, God. Yeah, pink jizz.
Jizz
Oh,
rivers.
a lot of jizz. Feel right, jizz.
Pink jizz.
Oh, God. I'm sensing a theme here.
Horny babysitters.
Oh, good God.
What are you thinking?
Oh, well, I'm trying to think of something without jizz in it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard. The Scolari brothers. What was your first couple?
Did you say Pink Rivers of
Yeah,
Jizz?
let's do that then. Because I suppose Pink Rivers of Jizz was kind of the whole thing. Yep.
Pink Rivers of Jizz. I'm glad you agreed with me.
Yeah. Really nice pearly pink sort of colour, wasn't it?
God, it was awful.
Yeah. It was actually a nice colour. It looked like it might be nice to eat.
I'll take your word for
Yeah.
it. It looked like a nice shade of a nice hue.
It's like a swirling sort of nice ice cream.
Yeah, like
a
a-
sundae.
A nice hue. Damo, how many Pink Rivers of Jizz are you giving Ghostbusters 2?
Yeah, this was a tough movie to get through.
Yeah.
I didn't really enjoy it. I'm giving it 2.
Yeah, okay. Mate, it's not often you and I agree, but I'm giving this as well. This was a fucking slog.
Yeah, it's hard work.
It took me 3 times
I
to
was
watch it.
I was on 3.
It took me 3 times to watch it.
Yeah.
And this is being condoed. I won't be watching this again. I have no need to watch this again.
No.
I'll watch the first one probably another 20 times in my life.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
never, ever
No,
watch this again.
It's gone.
I'll watch Afterlife before I watch this.
Yeah,
I probably won't watch Frozen Empire ever again in my life again because I thought
I
it was
only
shit.
got about 30 minutes in that and turned it off.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
But
at all.
Afterlife is definitely a decent movie.
Afterlife is good fun. Now, just going to filter. Here we go. On 2 rivers of pink jizz, we go all the way down to number.
Be about 10 from the bottom, I reckon.
Wow.
Or close.
Jesus. Mate, we are down to equal number 173.
Right?
Way down the bottom.
What's the number of what's the bottom one? 180 or what's it?
The bottom one of ones that matter at the moment, 182.
182. So this is 9th worst.
Yeah, that we have ranked. There are other movies that we have done because we've done more than 182, but
Yep.
Rebel Moon 2 still sitting at the bottom
Yes.
with 0.25 slow-mo grain harvest.
Oh,
But on 2 rivers of pink jizz, it is equal with Whittle Palm Trees,
Kickboxer.
Kickboxer.
Yep.
Mermen.
I always say, did we do Zoolander?
No, but it's Waterworld.
It was Waterworld. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Waterworld. And that's it. Just above 1.92 Versaces.
Oh, Showgirls. Did we give it that shit?
Yeah.
I gave it a decent score.
You gave it
That's a
3.75.
Yeah, 'cause it's a masterpiece.
It's not a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And actually, there could be a renaming of the ranking here because I think it could be 1.92 problems with the pussy.
What do we give it?
Versace.
Versace is the best.
It is pretty good. It is pretty good. And then just below 2.02 Colombian neckties for Code of Silence.
Oh,
Chuck
right.
Norris.
Yeah, right.
Chuck Norris. So there we go. 9th from the bottom. And I think that's where it probably deserves to be.
Yep, definitely. Look, feedback from Rick Moranis, he couldn't stand the movie. Feedback from Bill Murray, did not like it at all.
Yeah.
So,
and it was obvious they didn't enjoy making it.
They looked at it and went, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Rick Moranis, who was by far the standout, said, this is shit.
Yeah. Now, mate, we look to 2026.
2026, oh my God.
And I think
New Year's resolution.
You got a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I'm going to give up smoking.
Okay, excellent. I reckon you'll do that.
Yeah, it's good because I haven't had a dairy for about 40 years, I reckon.
Well, I think you'll nail it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give up drinking.
Yeah. Oh, well, you haven't had one for about 5-6 years?
5 since COVID.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh, no, I've had intermittent. I've had intermittent days on the piss, but nothing. But probably count them on one hand.
Yep.
Mate, it's been a pleasure doing another year of Born to Watch with you.
Yep.
You are fast becoming the second most ranked podcaster on the team. I think impressive. That.
Well, Gow's had a bit of a stint lately, but Morgs has just gone AWOL.
Oh, Morgs is now. He's number 4.
It was good to hear him last week for the Christmas one.
Yeah, definitely. It was good to have Morgs back. He's always on his game.
Yeah.
You know, but look, his New Year's resolution is to be less of a cock.
He'll last 3 days.
I don't think he'll last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll last 3 minutes. Mate, I tell you what, there's every chance, people, next week, Damo and I will be releasing our Avatar Fire and Ash episode.
Yep.
Now, what we have done is
I've seen it.
Yeah, seen it, and I've seen it too. But I'm thinking next week we'll probably release Fire and Ash. And I've got to say, we did Wave Water.
Wave the Water, yeah.
And we try to do a sort of spoiler-free-ish sort of discussion. And what we probably will do is maybe 30 minutes at the start where we're spoiler-free, and then we might dive a bit more into the in-depth discussion about Avatar, Fire and Ash. The preview looks pretty good.
Yep, I didn't watch too much of the preview, just saw a little bits and pieces.
Yeah, I've only watched the one, and I'm not going to watch anything. Didn't watch anything else.
Yep.
But I think it should be nice for the people to hear that. So if they decide, it's been out for a couple of weeks, but if they decide that got nothing to do,
go watch it in 3D, as we always say.
Got nothing to do. Is it out in 3D?
I hope so.
Yeah, because you've seen it.
I have,
mate. It's always a pleasure. Till next year.
Yep.
When we do it all again, people share to someone. At least one episode to someone. Make it a New Year's resolution.
Yep.
Share Born to Watch to the greater community. We deserve organic growth like Gow got in Canada. Damo.
Wow.
Until next year.
All right. Fantastic. Have a good year, everyone.
Thank you, Pate. And we'll see you on the flip side.
Later.
Bye for now.
Bye.